A male ranger with brown hair and glasses speaks.
Hello everyone, this is Ranger Luke inviting you to join us in observing National Park Week, April 22nd to 30th. During this special week, we celebrate the many ways that national park sites enrich our lives by connecting us with our environment, our history, and each other. This year we celebrate our national park stories. These stories may be special personal memories from our time in parks, or experiences of people from the past that move us. Each day this week spotlights a different story theme, an intangible way that national park sites help us experience and appreciate our nation and our world. On Saturday, April 29th, we celebrate fun. At Gateway Arch National Park, we recognize the founders of St. Louis and how they found ways to have fun under harsh conditions.
Map of St. Louis.
St. Louis was founded within the French colony of Louisiana in 1764. The town stood as an outpost of French civilization surrounded by forbidding wilderness. Life for the French citizens in St. Louis could be precarious.
Map of New Orleans.
There were a multiple-week journey from the capital of French Louisiana, New Orleans, so they could not always rely on supplies from that city.
Man with rifle.
They would have to sustain themselves. They would survive by hunting their own game and planting their own crops. Women would often be the ones tending the farmland, while the men were away on expeditions to trade with Native Americans for furs. They had to protect themselves from wild animals and the ravages of weather. And they were under the constant threat of attack by the British and their Native American allies. But this is not to say that life for the early citizens of St. Louis was all doom and gloom. Like any of us would, the colonists found ways to have fun. As Roman Catholics, they would celebrate saints' days and other major holy days.
People dancing.
These celebrations were usually accompanied by music and dance.
Photo of fiddle.
The fiddle was the instrument of choice for these festivities, but after the Spanish took over administration of the colony, the guitar was introduced. A year of celebrations would begin with La Guinée on New Year's Eve, when the townsfolk would collect food for the King's Ball, which took place on January 6th. Another popular event was the Bouillon, a party in the kitchen in which the people would play music and dance as chicken soup was made. Despite their hard-working day, the colonists found time to amuse themselves with activities we would recognize today.
Old playing cards.
Playing cards, marbles, and billiards would all be seen in French St. Louis. National parks are the perfect places to learn about the lives and cultures of people from the past, and to have a lot of fun. At Gateway Arch National Park, we tell the stories of the French founders of St. Louis. They established a city that would become the gateway to the West for countless Americans in the 19th century. To understand the history of westward expansion, we need to understand how these early settlers lived their lives, including how they enjoyed themselves. Having fun connects us to the people of the past and to people around the world. What's your park story?